Technically, we long rested right before the last fight, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty dry. I don't remember us long resting.
Yeah, I'm down rage, so
Let me.
we'll fight somewhere.
Because it was the room with the hallway to the right. Right, like there was that little room, and I said I was going to set up the alarms. Am I thinking of 2 sessions ago?
No, you're right. So we did a fight, then we short rested, then we did the fight with the thing that insta killed 3 people in 1 turn.
Yeah.
And then after we finished that, we freed the warden, but I don't even think we short rested. Where do I see how many hit die I've burned? We might have short rested.
I could use a short rest because I only have 1 monk focus left.
No, we didn't short rest because all my hit die are still in here, and I'm pretty sure I took
Well,
Yeah, I'm full HP and I have all my spells. So,
yeah,
but it's possible I just didn't use anything but cantrips that last fight. You know what I mean?
you lucky.
Are you sure that
I
it's
did.
not because you're looking at the wrong sheet or some shit?
I don't really remember. You know what happened? I remember long resting before we went to like the big warden guy. But to be entirely honest, now the majority of my damage is through my cannon. So it's pretty rare that I have to. No, I did, right?
I
Because we
did
talked about doing
survive. I'm
Featherfall and what's
alive.
his name, jumping down the hole.
Yeah,
I don't
so
think did we ever
randomly-
actually do that or not?
We didn't, but we could
Okay,
have.
so yeah, then I don't think I ever ended up using a spell slot.
Y'all rested in that room, but then y'all came through and fought a little bit more. So y'all might have expended some stuff, but I mean, regardless, if you guys like, oh, we're gonna rest right here. The weeping wardens can tell you, no, there's no time for that. I can feel, the rituals going on. There's coming to a conclusion. We gotta hurry and does this little wavy hand thing.
I slept a lot.
A spectral light starts to swirl around all of you, and you feel rejuvenated and strong and magically inclined if you do that type of stuff. And all your hit points and stuff, and you just had a long rest by his good graces. There you go.
Yay!
Hey, free long rest.
Because you're gonna need it. Because
Thank you,
Yep.
scary ghost man.
Hey, I love you, scary ghost man.
don't fuck me on this one, little barbarian.
I am no such thing. I am a respectable cobbler and demand to be addressed as such.
I'm just a little cobbler.
Down this passageway out of that last cave, and you're going deeper and deeper and deeper. It's getting hotter and hotter and hotter. Then you come out into
I had a rough morning this morning.
The end of this passageway opens up into like kind of a chamber, ravine going down the middle. Obviously, you guys can see like a lava flow. And it looks like there was a rock type bridge that's been destroyed. And what do you do?
Can
Well,
we jump?
Warden Jumbo Cock magics us over the hole.
Sorry about that.
It says, "Oh, I don't have the ability. I don't have that type of magic.
I will easily jump over the chasm using my boots of fucking magic."
And he will hover across because you have a hover speed of 30.
Then I'll engage what's left.
So
of the
many
fray.
shots.
And does everybody have like rope and pythons and stuff? Batons, whatever you want to call them.
Good question.
Because I could just run a rope over. Oh wait, hold on. I'm a barbarian. Who's the heaviest member of our party, and why is it Dorcas?
Probably Dorcas.
How heavy is Dorcas?
Well, no, she's not crazy. She's just half elf here.
Are you counting all the weapons I'm carrying? Because if that's the case, it's definitely me.
Well,
I'll take your
I'll take your gear over separately. As long as
well,
everyone's like less than 210 pounds, I'll just jump them across with me.
we sold most of my stuff, so I think we're okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'm technically 236 pounds.
So I'll jump over, and I'll leave my pack and my equipment over here, and then I'll jump back, and I will bodily grab these creatures that are much larger than me, and then engaging my ridiculous gnomish physique, I will launch everybody over to the other side.
Is Ember
Using my
duplicating for a reason?
Olympic cobbler
My
skills.
it's going slow. Ember's gonna turn into a wolf
Jump across.
and jump across. 10-foot jump. She can do it. I don't know about Dorcas, Thoros, and Vlad. Can they do a 10-foot jump?
Probably not.
They could also just ride the Gnome Express.
Okay. You're gonna start hopping people over.
I think
Even
yes,
if they want to jump, I'll tie a rope to them so they don't fall to their deaths in lava if they fail.
And then just with a quick jerk, I can change the skein of fate. Thread's been clipped.
Definitely increase the amount of loot you get from this.
Were you trying to make it
Sure,
where we had to
something
ditch
like
loot?
No, no.
That would have been pretty funny. Because we're all freaking loot goblins.
So is that what you're doing? They're piggybacking Jumpy Boy?
Sure.
Boing, boing, boing.
Oh,
I need a focus.
Woo!
Well, good, good. Let's carry on. I feel the dark magics. Oh, just ahead, just ahead. So you come around the corner. You can see across another stone bridge into another chamber. There's an altar. It's glowing. There's a statue, like stone statue of a scary demon guy with the big wings and tail, and he's got chains chained his arms and legs to the ground. And there is a very large, swirly wraith guy standing in front of the altar, facing away from you.
There's
And then
clearly not a trap on the bridge.
I know.
No, it's a laser security system. It's,
it is a magical barrier, sir.
Okay.
and it's only where it's shown on the map. That's the
Yeah.
only place that it affects.
Yeah, it's not hidden. It's like a magical barrier wall. You can see it clearly, and prevents you. You try and go up and touch it, and it's just like a solid wall. You can see through it and everything, but you can't pass it.
So I can definitely just jump around it easily with no effort whatsoever.
No, no, because it stretches to the little corner. So like to jump, you would hit the edge of the bubble and not make it.
What about the corridor to the north?
Like right here.
I don't know. What about it?
Is there? Because it seems like there's a cliff or some shit. Like, is it the same level as we are?
I think it's
No.
probably below us.
Take a.
I mean, yeah, that little ledge right there is like maybe a 10-foot dilly bobber.
Drop?
You can go up. Climb.
Climb?
Mm-hmm.
Go check it out.
Hold on,
Actually,
dude,
no,
let me.
I take that back. It's a drop. So you jump down 10 foot.
Okay.
We don't want to ask the very magical man to unmagic the magical barrier.
I mean,
I'm gonna give you
people are
guidance for
trying
whatever you want to do up there. Stealth.
Yeah. Oh, another chasm that I can't jump because my strength is a dump stat.
I see now why it's a trap.
Yeah, now it's a drop. So yeah, you see about 15 feet across and 10 feet up. The edge over there.
So I could post up over there and start friggin' shooting at people.
Yeah,
I
lure
don't
them
think
in.
you'd have. I don't think you'd have line of sight. Definitely don't have line of sight. Even though, well, here, let me throw.
Oh.
Ah.
There you
Barrier at
All right.
once.
I guess I'll walk up to the force barrier, and can I do like a arcane check, see if I can tell what's causing it?
Yes.
All right. Um,
Did these guys see us? Do they know we're there?
Their attention is on
would it,
the altar and the magical stuff going on in there.
so would it be investigation or arcana?
Arcana.
I rolled an 11.
Let's see. Let me look up what this is. Okay. You know that there's a magical wall there, and that's about it. Oh, did he give you guidance?
No.
Or else was that guidance on me?
No, the guidance was on
it's like
Vince for
that.
stealth.
Ah,
Okay. It was on Vince for stealth, is what he said.
The Weeping Warden steps up, says, let me see what I can do here." And he holds his little spectral hands over it, and he says, "So yes, this is definitely evil fuck ready to go. Arcane seal type situation here. Let me just concentrate on this for a minute, see if I can do something about this." And then we're gonna see if anyone notices. No one notices. So he starts to do some magic-y stuff, and this ethereal mist starts to form around his hands and swirl around the barrier and start like poking and prodding at it. And then he releases this big flash of light, and
Hey,
damn it,
Vince,
didn't
what's
work.
your dexterity?
fuck did that?
Yeah, so he screams at the barrier, and his magical mist starts to pound on it and breaks it, shatters it.
Well, I think they know we're here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that definitely got their attention.
Don't mind us. Just our weird friend.
That yell was amazing, by the way.
Yeah, that was his glorious lament, luminous lament. So yeah, he breaks that and starts to go across the barrier, and the Wraith King spins around
Uh-oh.
and
Fucks us up.
Fucks us up, buddy.
get to. So I mean, what y'all saw is he's over the altar. He's doing something over this, the spell book. You see a book on the altar, assume it's the spell book you're looking for. The altar in front of him is glowing, swirling red. Magical powers like going around it, and super creepy demon statue there. And whenever the scream goes out and kind of breaks his concentration, he turns around. Um, he'll speak to the uh, the warden and ask, "Oh, the failed protector. How did you get free?"
That's
One
where
minute.
we come.
Yeah. Hold on. I closed my Word document. Now I can't find it.
Have a Word document. You get stuck in 2001 or something.
What else do you want me to use? WordPad?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank God to recovered unsaved documents. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah. So the Feld Protector talks a bunch of shit. How'd you get free? Um, tells him I was not so much freed as chosen by ancient magic itself, and my friends here came and reversed the cursed spell that was cast upon me to keep me from protecting this holy place. Uh, and then
Ah,
Zalathis is you speak of release as if it was a mercy, and honestly, it's kind of a bunch of cheesy back and forth. Um, basically, Zalathis is just talking shit to this warden guy, and the warden is like, "I'm here to put a stop to all this." And Zalathis would speak to the players. Look, you guys join me, help me put an end once and for all to this needy little warden guy bound by duty and honor, and I will give you power that will change your lives. Character
Like, kind of.
changing, one might say.
Can you be more specific?
No, I mean it's just a decision you're gonna have to make. Help me, um, and get some cool shit. At the same time that this is going on, in your minds, you hear like Zalathis is going on this like fuck. He's preaching, it's pompous. He is the Wraith King and how great he is and how he's gonna how he can change your lives and make you the most powerful. Blah blah blah. All this shit. In your heads, you hear the voice of a woman. You assume is Tathir. It's his second in command, standing back there, and she's not looking at you. She's staring right at the back of the Wraith King's head, and she's basically telling you, look. Join me, kill the warden and Zalathis, and Zalathis will betray you. Yeah, once he's done with you and has no more use for you, he'll kill you. If you help me take control of the book and the altar and the power and yada yada yada, I will give you things you never dreamed of, and I won't. You don't have to worry about me betraying you because I'm super trustworthy.
So when you talk about things we can only dream of, can you be more specific?
Powers beyond your. Oh shit! He turns around. Tathira? What? You bitch!
I think we're siding with the warden here.
And she says, "I didn't. What the fuck? What are you talking about? I didn't do anything."
Oops.
And he talks about it. You fools! You play games.
Maybe you two should fight it off.
So okay, at this point, what do you want to do? You're gonna take his side, take her side, help the warden, murder everybody. What are you doing?
I think we just back up, let it all play out, and then kill everybody who's wounded at the end.
I like
That's what I would say if I was someone else.
I like worldly powers.
Probably just wait until someone initiates violence and then kick their head off. Just whoever seems most reasonable.
All right.
So, anyways, I started blasting.
Fuck me. I swear, I never roll higher than 5 for initiative.
Oh boy. In here.
I don't like the guy in front of the demon statue. That doesn't seem right.
I don't like anybody.
Fucking Dorcas got a 20. Look at that. First
So we
time
target the demon statue, is what you're saying.
So, what's the warden's deal again? Like he seems
They
kind of evilish, no?
Well, I thought we did. No, we didn't have detect alignment. Never mind. Yeah, it's possible. But
So,
he was chained up, and he came over here to fight somebody doing a ritual.
Yeah,
And I'd be willing to say that the ghosty dude is more evil than the star dude over here.
probably.
Yeah, I
So
like
the
the starry
warden, the
person.
warden thing is like a civilization like super ancient. No one even so long ago he doesn't remember. No one knows, but this is like their burial ground, holy type area. A lot of power and stuff here. A lot of spirits. Eventually, at some point, these cultists or maybe Zlata's no one really knows for sure. You know, this altar is built, tapping into the power of like these spirits and the place, and you know, of course, it's all evil. So that's where you end up with all these specters and wraiths and stuff. And the warden was awakened to kind of put an end to all this, and they used magic to capture him because they couldn't just kill him. Super powerful, but he's definitely not a bad guy. He's not necessarily a good guy. He's there to protect this place.
Okay.
You fuck with this place, he will smite you with his large testicles.
So presumably he won't let us leave with the book then.
I don't know.
We're about to
Ask us
find
to-
out.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's do it.
All right, so when Glenn ousted her as trying to double, backstab, um, backstab the boss man, she just goes all out. And fuck you, little dude, for talking shit. Gets him with 20.
Who's she
You
hitting?
said she rolled a 20?
Not a natural 20. 20 total. 13. But she's plus 6 to hit. Does this make the roll what I want it to roll? No. So it's not that. Hold on. Sorry, trying to fix this. Yes, I'll just do it manually. All right, Deathly Ray hits you for 12 damage.
Who?
Clint, the one who
Is
And
standing in front of.
what kind of magic is that?
Deathly Ray is
Probably undead, right? So unholy.
necrotic.
Thanks, buddy. Necrotic.
You try being a better person.
I asked my kid to get me one of these oranges, and he just brought me 5.
Nice. Gotta get me one of those, kids.
Did it knock me backwards? Why did I move?
Ooh. Does it have knockback? Okay.
I probably can't be moved through the warden anyway, so it's kind of.
It might have been me. I had just selected. I might have hit the button. All right, begin combat.
Oh, and you went berserker, right? You didn't go bear
Yeah,
or
berserker.
totem.
Magic's still pretty good. But I don't get an extra 2d6 damage on a hit for free if I do that, so
Yeah.
I think I know what the answer to this question is.
Friggin' Dorcas coming from downtown.
Well, that's a sprint. Okay, that's all
Big
she can
power.
do.
Oh, buddy, I don't need any more. Thank you.
All right, the Wraith King
Okay.
is
Here, you want
gonna.
one? You got a bite?
He's gonna play it smart. He's gonna take a few steps back, and then. Oh, really? He has no range. He's not gonna take a step back. Let me go back to where I was.
I think it's too late. He just made a small tactical error. He's still trying to figure out if his second in command's going to backstab him.
He is a little concerned about that, so he's gonna step back here to fight next to her, and just wait for you guys to drop down in this pit of death. And then the Weeping Warden says, "I'm not scared of your pit of death," and he's
That's
gonna
Leroy Jenkins and jumps down.
Hands
drop
up,
back
red
down. And he is gonna use his last charge of this. His Luminous Lament.
It's a long one.
Yeah.
That doesn't say lamentation to me as much as it does. I've just stubbed my toe.
It says raging goat to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's how I usually sound when I stub my toe.
He fails. She fails. And they both take damage.
Should we just take the third path and destroy the statue?
Oh boy. Big one. They both take 46 damage.
God damn. All right, well, pack it up, guys. I think he's got it. Let's just get the fuck out of here.
We're in a league above.
He got almost max on all the things. Back to her turn. She's going to target the Warden. What does she got? 3 attacks. Alright, so she steps forward to the Warden. She uses her scythe.
Or Skithay.
She hits. Does 12 damage. And then multi-attack, she's gonna attack again. And she hits. And she does 11 damage. Alright, Thoros.
Okay.
These guys are heavy hitters, so and not already mostly dead, so play this one a little smart.
Move up a little bit.
I believe.
I believe.
You can fly.
I float over the lava because I can fly.
I figured with Lauren and Sarah both being gone, y'all might have chosen one of the, sketchier paths.
Yeah.
Get ambushed on the way and fucking die? Probably.
I mean, the lack of specifics kind of turned me off.
I'm not. I would have to read like 4 pages of stat changes to y'all for each option.
I mean,
To the 9 damage to the spirit. Oh wait, it needs to attack first, right?
That is the attack. The attack is 9. There is no god.
Oh,
At
that's a
least-
spiritual weapon, but it stays there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
First
yeah.
attack misses. So
Yeah, I think that's it. Because I can't use a cantrip, right? No, because that's just there. That's good. We're good.
1, 2, 3. I guess I'll target the big guy with my bonus action.
you will do
3,
those
4,
One
5.
of those fights.
Well, I don't think a 7 hits. Ooh, does a 16
Hits.
hit?
Yep.
Baby, burn.
Let's see.
Flame on, Ember.
Now's a good time for
Oh, she's way back here.
big spheres of fire type fire spheres. Flaming spheres times flame. No, never mind. Just scorching ray on cooldown.
Brent's up. Yeah, close enough. That's all she can do. Then honey bubble.
I will fly into a berserker
Oh.
rage.
Are you back over? Oh, you are back over here, Vlad. I was
will
gonna say we
go-
might need you to sprint and try to jump that chasm, anyways.
Why for? Why do we need to get over there?
No, for Vlad to get in and start dealing damage.
Oh,
I thought he was still up top.
I was just gonna jump in. Boing! I'm gonna karate kick her in the face. Except for it's not really a karate kick as much as like a savage just trying to put my boot in your eyes.
Trying to make the front of her face meet the back of her head.
Yeah, something like that. So I'm just gonna do like one of these guys here. We'll just make sure that the game knows I'm raging here. Move back these. Reckless attack action. Hey, that's not bad. Then I'll just do one of these here. Reroll that once. Okay, so +1 damage, or 10 damage total.
10 total.
Yes. Yeah.
He says,
There you go.
"Hello."
I have 40 feet of movement, so I can get there.
Nice.
Do it.
I don't know that I want.
You want.
Just give a flying kick from the top shelf.
Whoa! So they're both hurt.
Yes, both of them took fucking whopping from the warden guy, 46 damage each. plus the 10 she just got to her eyeball.
Is she bloody?
Not bloody,
Ooh,
but real close. She hurt.
that's rough then. In that case, I will use my bonus action to flurry of blows. That gives
Okay.
me 2 alarmed attacks. The first one. Whew. Nope. And second one. Oh my god. I will use my action to dodge.
Okay.
Because I don't want to die.
Fair enough.
Well, I have advantage on dex saves, and they have disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Okay. This big bit's gonna come jumping down and go straight for the Wraith King. Actually,
Time for a holy smite. Big smite.
would y'all prefer that she just went straight to attacking or step back and bless Glenn and Vlad?
Big smite. Only smite. Every
Oh, yeah.
spell slot spent on smite.
Make it hurt.
Wrathful Smite, Thunderous Smite. I don't know anything about the Paladins. Which one?
Just take a swing and use a spell slot to deal more damage.
Just the don't use a spell or anything, just the feature.
Yeah.
So it should just be called holy smite. I don't know.
Features. Let's see. I see. I see.
Well, they
Paladin.
made divine smite a spell. I see. Okay.
So it's Paladin Smite. You always have the Divine Smite. Oh, it's a spell. Okay.
Yeah, they turned it into.
Oh,
a
Weird.
spell.
I think I need to hit first, right?
Yeah,
And
they
it takes
said-
your bonus action. Wow.
Yeah,
It sucks, but
I brought a bunch over here. Brought me like 8 oranges.
3d8 radiant damage though.
All right. So the attack hits.
I already ate like
Okay.
3 or 4.
then-
I'm gonna roll I roll my normal damage.
Yeah,
And
and then 2d8 more.
3 if it's undead. And it's radiant, so enjoy that.
3 if it's undead, and okay. So
Do that.
wow.
Wowzer. Not
Uh,
see those rolls right now.
extra 24 damage.
Paladin does
Hey.
what Paladin was meant to do: make undead sad. Don't forget that you can also use higher level spell slots to add more d8s. So make undead sad.
Make undead dead again.
MUDAD. It's just not quite as catchy.
My dad.
Yeah, it's mudda.
I'm a big Mudad type guy.
So Helm, sensing the paladin's holy righteous power, and she
Man.
just slammed her mace down on his big toe, did a lot of damage, and
Yeah, no longer has a big toe.
He is suffering from the effects of sap, and therefore will be sapped. And he's big sap man.
he is going to reach out and lightly caress her cheek with
Oh, don't let me
his
do that. Oh,
gross
that's not good.
little fingers.
Nope,
But it's a melee roll, so with disadvantage. His lowest roll was 14, and he's he's +6, so that hits.
How about you just re-roll that from inspiration? Is that a house rule we're using? Because I feel like
All
you
right.
should re-roll that.
All right, with inspiration, re-roll both. Yeah, 17 and a 19.
Motherfucker.
Well, you tried.
2d8 plus 3. 1, 2. Roll.
At least you lose old 20 years of life or whatever.
He rolled. He rolled 2 7.
Nice.
So math. 21, 14.
Well, at least it's not, other versions of the game where it's like DC 12 Constitution check or be dying. I don't want to get death touched. That shit is garbage.
This one's a life drain. Yeah, he don't have the death touch. Oh shit, he's supposed to take. Sorry. Maximum increase by maximum. Oh, he doesn't get to. It's not life drain. He doesn't get the life. Life drain's usually like. That'd be like life sap, I guess.
She lost her concentration.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, is she concentrating on?
Well, we don't know.
Guidance, I think.
Old shit from last session doesn't count for now. Well,
Oh,
it's
okay.
irrelevant.
I will go ahead and she's bloodied, by the way.
Alright.
I'm sure it's fine. She'll touch herself inappropriately to counter his inappropriate touching, and then everything will be fine.
Okay.
Alright, the Weeping Warden here is going to use his own version of Lay on Hands.
Wow. That's cheating.
Called
Maybe you don't
shoving
feel
fingers.
any, You know?
And he little tendril of golden light's going to reach out and touch Dorcas's leg.
And she's getting touched by all these weird entities while she's not here.
I don't know if this is okay. Maybe, we should find a trusted adult.
Heals up 10 points, and then he's going to use his second action thing here for the Ghost Blade. Normal attack. He rolls a 17.
Yeah.
Damage. Uh, 18 damage to Kathira. And then she's going to be focusing on. Actually, she's going to take her. She's going to disengage. Right, and then that's her turn. Of course.
Okay. She moved far. Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna force blade attack the big fucking. Oh, perfect.
Oh,
Boy.
what a hard time, Wayne.
This is really tough.
Right?
I don't understand how you pull that off every single week.
And then I need to target Dorcas. Give her a healing ward.
Arga.
Nice.
Hit points equal to 2d4 plus. Oh, roll. I just gotta roll.
Oh, then I
Whee!
play it. 6 health. I mean, that's not bad. She's back up to 1 point short of max, so that's good. Back to Whizbang.
Yeah, end the turn. Oh, it says I should be able to do a Sacred Flame as well, but I'll be able to do that after.
Like killing words, your action, right?
Yeah, but then it's a cantrip.
Cantrips take
Yeah,
actions.
cantrips
Oh.
do
Yeah,
the
it's still
thing
your.
Okay.
that you don't. Yeah, it doesn't take a spell slot to use, is what
Right.
cantrip means.
Now you may have spells that let you cast them as bonus actions, but they'll normally indicate that.
Yeah, well, that.
Spiritual weapon attack is a bonus action. Healing
Yeah.
word is a bonus action. So that's all the actions we have for today.
Yeah.
Well, no, because the sword is already out.
So you'd use a bonus action to command it to attack.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
the sword is a persistent effect, but you need to spend a bonus action to get it to attack.
Oh, okay.
It's like my cannon where I use
Gotcha.
my cannons, my bonus action to fire the cannon.
That's Wisbing's.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead and
Yep.
18 hits.
Yep.
13 damage. Well, that doesn't hit. I'm assuming a 9 doesn't hit, yeah.
No. It's a bonus action for her to go out of to drop her wall shape.
Yeah. She died. Angels.
Deleted from existence.
Far away, yeah.
And then she is going to.
Scorching ray, baby, come on. Scorching
Sounds good.
ray all day. That's what I say. Right in the back of the warden's head. Just a little confusion here.
She was just a wolf. She wouldn't really understand what's going on.
Going to spawn her wildfire spirit,
Easy.
which is her
That is probably a good idea.
action. That's her turn. She used her bonus. She used her action. Okay.
It's a clever fire elemental. Oh no.
Sneaker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boing. What you rolling dice for?
I had to
Steer me.
put her back into initiative because I swapped.
Oh, okay. Do a little cobbler hammering here. A little big damage type hammering here.
Oh, je ne sais quoi.
I don't know.
So if I get you a cobbler's hammer, you can use it as a weapon, right?
Technically.
So like, let's say I get you a giant cobbler's hammer.
Okay, I'm listening.
What about like
Is it just an improvised weapon either way?
yeah. What if it's like a giant
Really good.
cobbler's hammer with a blade on one side for
24
cutting
damage
leather?
between the two hits there.
She is bloodied, and she has a cobbler's awl sticking out of her ear.
Oh, does that work? Is she a physical person?
Yeah.
She's a person.
Oh, damn.
Make you uncomfortable or something?
You look cute, by the way. What is it with you and undead, dude?
Golgorous is obviously in love with death, and the closest thing he can get to dying is goth QT. So here we are.
Alright, I'm gonna use an action to disengage. And come over here. And use my bonus to flurry of blows. So unarmed strike.
Next.
I fucking stop rolling ones and twos, please.
I thought you re-rolled ones.
No, on damage.
Oh,
On
damn it.
attack roll. And then second unarmed strike.
Use your inspiration.
There we go. 19.
Can
You
I
targeted
stop?
the wall. That hits.
Alright. Then damage. You see that? I reroll. Fuck sakes.
Oh my god.
Do you reroll it twice?
No,
That
you
I
keep
reroll
rolling.
again.
I think you have to
Do I
keep it.
reroll it twice?
I think you have to take the second one.
I'm advocating against our best interests here, but I'm like 50% sure.
You must.
The universe
use
has
the
spoken.
reroll, yeah. So
You're
there we
rolling
go.
ones.
4 points of damage.
Well, buddy.
And then I topple her. He's prone.
Oh, it's still your turn. My bad.
He's a monk. He
happened?
hasn't attacked 30 times yet. There's
No,
not
no, but
50
what-
attacks on the stack.
When I hit with flurry of blows, I can add an additional effect. Here it's this thing, double.
Do
I'm
they
assuming
have
dexterity saving.
to make a save? Yeah, they gotta make a dex save. I think it's
Yeah.
DC 13.
She rolled a 4. 4 total.
There you go.
Get
She falls.
He's
Oh,
prone.
I can actually make her topple. That's cool. All right.
Did her portrait just turn sideways?
I'm not sure. We'll see when I take it off in a minute. Is that your end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Dorcas. She positions herself tactically in between the two, and she's gonna target. And she is going to cast.
That doesn't sound like Holy Smite, so it's not the right choice. The right choice is hit them with your mace, and then Holy Smite at level 2.
I don't have a Holy Smite though. I actually have Divine Smite. That's what I did before, isn't it?
Yeah,
Gotta be.
that's
Yeah, Divine Smite.
all you need. You know, that's the whole paladin right there, unlocked at level 2 before your eyes. Behold, the power of righteousness made flesh. Big Quonk.
She should
She
be out.
rolls
Did she do that last
25.
time though?
Yeah, but she's got level 2 and level 1 spell slots, so we get at least 4 more of these.
Oh, it's weird though because it says 1 out of 1 uses.
Oh,
Like it
Alright.
indicates that it's got a
yeah,
She's
charge.
Yeah.
got 3 first level slots.
Perfect.
And-
0?
She has 0 second level.
Oh, well. 2 more times then.
It's nice that you can do like casting it on unholy though.
Cast at level, first level, consume spell slot, cast spell.
And you did
Normal.
unholy creature damage.
Yeah, 3d8s, 14 damage.
Ouch.
He howls in pain and a little pleasure.
Are they really not vulnerable radiant? Do they just not give enemies vulnerabilities anymore? Why is there no justice in the world?
Well, so I think they give
There's a
you
whole
an
extra-
additional 1d8.
Yeah, for it.
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of fair, maybe.
Well, I mean, before they used to take what was it, double damage?
Yeah.
If you're vulnerable. But it's not all undead that's vulnerable to radiant. Some of them are.
She is going to cast Scorching Ray. At second level?
He's casting what?
Scorching ray.
Scorching Ray.
Oh, Is the elemental in the initiative order?
It goes on her turn.
Goes on her turn. First one hits for 5 damage. Second one hits for 8 damage. Third one, no, not damage, attack. Third one hits. 28 hits for 7 damage. That is. Does she do anything cool with a bonus action? I guess command the. No.
The fire elemental, right?
Well, he does his own thing.
Oh, then he should be in initiative.
She's gonna cast produce flame. Yeah, but he's just going directly after her, and I don't have a way to manually input his initiative. I don't think so.
Okay.
He's just gonna go with her turn selected. She does her produce flame as a bonus action, just so she has it ready. Fire elemental. Slams his meaty, fiery fistful into the wraith. He rolls 15 plus 6, 21. And the damage is 6. He's got multi-attack. Rolls again. Rolls an 8 plus 6, 14. That hits. And then damage is 9.
I'm surprised this dude's still standing.
He howls in rage. And
Deal.
How is he looking wispy?
yeah, he's flickering in and out. His ghostly tendrils are puttering and not looking so good. He's stuck. I don't know what he's gonna do. Just keep going after the reach out, slap Dorcas in the face. She dodges. That's his turn. Leaping warding, steps forward. Pulls out his ghostly blade. Swings at the ray. He hits. Does 19 damage. Ouch. He has multi-attack. 2 attacks with a ghost blade. Swings at him again. Rolls a 3. He misses. A Tethera.
Shot shake.
Is going to stand up.
No, I guess her portrait
No.
was just turned at that angle.
Spells. Okay. Each creature. Combination. It's going to target Vlad with Deathly Ray.
Wow. Not fair.
He rolls a 1.
Is that a ranged attack being used in melee by any chance? Not that it matters.
He just rolled a 1.
He just rolled a 1, so.
I'm just saying, it's something to keep in mind. I like the strategy. More of this, please.
Well, her multi-attack is she makes 3 attacks using Dread Scythe twice and Deathly Wave once, so she's going to use it. I could have fired at someone else, but and then
Is this lady a freaking drow?
It
sure.
is so.
So she misses that, spins around, and tries to give you a haircut, Glenn.
Hopefully, at least some of it is slashing damage.
Oh, and this is with advantage, right?
Yep, that is correct.
She rolled a 1, and then she rolled a 4. She misses, and then she's gonna try and swing at you again. She rolls a 16, so that hits, and then her second one was a 17, so no crit. And she does whopping. Was it half it for you? Nope.
Yeah.
If it's slashing, then it is. But if she does like half necrotic, half slashing, then it does full damage.
Well, it would. The slashing would still be reduced, right?
Right? Yeah. I guess it depends on the damage type. Looks like I've taken 21 damage, so that's pretty crazy.
You went fucked up, but I fixed it.
A lot of damage.
And then, as her bonus action, she lets out a well, and each creature and a well, you can just read.
You don't look like you have the resistance for raging going right now.
No,
On
I
your
need to
character?
roll 6 barbarian, I think. So. Well, activating rage through my features does not apply the effect, and I can't be arsed to fucking figure out why. So.
All right,
Well,
Lauren succeeds.
We can't read it because it's hidden. So.
Oh, just do a wisdom saving throw. It's why is that even hidden? That's stupid. Each creature in a 20-foot radius originating from the chick rolls failure. You succeed. You fail.
I don't pass those.
That's pretty accurate for barbarian.
Brian really knows.
That's why
Success
you need
is
level 6.
damage. So 4d6. Yeah, you succeeded.
4d6?
You're gonna take half of. You're gonna take 6 damage. Vlad and Orcus, and then Glenn's gonna take 12. And this is psychic damage, so full damage.
Oh, baby.
And you are immune from frighten.
Nope.
Thought you were immune from that shit when you were raging.
That's
Nah,
only
level
fair.
6, I'm immune to all that shit. But,
All right. Well, then you have the frightened condition until the end of your next turn.
Okie dokie.
That just means you can't move closer to the enemy?
I can't attack him either, I don't think.
Yeah.
You can, but you have disadvantage on all your attack rolls while the source of your fear is in line of sight. That's how it used to work anyway. Maybe it changed. Hold on.
Yeah.
So a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. It doesn't
So
say you can't attack if you're there.
Yeah,
So it
so
doesn't
you're
force me to run anymore. So I could just attack her.
Okay.
Cool. I don't mind that.
With
With
it'd be normal, right? Because you have advantage.
Yeah, even that to be normal.
I'll just take a step away from you.
Yeah. You could do that. But then you take an opportunity attack, so
Yeah. That is fair.
what would really be dirty is if you took a step away from him towards the other guy.
Yeah.
So it forces him to like run into a corner.
But she wants that guy to die, so.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I have the measuring tool, not
Hit
the
the,
selection.
hit the square. Yeah. There you go.
My bee. And some radiant damage. DC
We hit
13.
radiant damage. And he rolled a 20. Now it's a 20.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my sword. Shit, I gotta do that one.
Does the sword already do damage?
No.
That'd be nice.
I don't know. Like it doesn't stay on the board, so I gotta go.
You don't have to put the emblem there. Just what is it? What are we supposed to be rolling?
16 hit.
Yep.
Well, you
Well,
rolled a
21.
21 with it. Yeah.
Then I gotta go all the way back. Maybe I can pop this out. Damage. It's force damage.
Nice.
That was a good one. All right.
He is not looking good.
Yeah, there's actually only 2 monsters in the game right now that are vulnerable to radiant, so it doesn't really matter.
And then that's the end. I moved. I attacked. Attack. Yeah, I gotta pop out that message.
Oh shit.
Pop out,
Well,
pop
he's
out.
dead.
Whoa.
Kaboom!
Your ballista bolt just destroys him, and he poofs into a black cloud of cloud, and his crown hits the ground and jingles around.
Well, there goes my plan of staking him outside in the sunlight to watch him scream for a few hours.
We put that up in.
What you deserve after that last one.
We're doing pretty good on those sub 5 rolls. Everyone's good at something, I guess. And we're good at rolling low. Okay, I will carve up this nice lady. I wish I didn't have to, but this is just the world we live in. 16.
Nope.
Oh. What do you mean 16 is nope?
Nope.
16 hit her earlier.
Kind of.
Then, or are you lying now?
I can go back and look, but it couldn't have because her AC is 17, and it shows up big red for me when you don't make it.
Okay, alright, that's fine. Yep, not worried about that. I'll just hit her with the other side. But I won't, though. Fair enough. Alright, well, I'm not frightened anymore, so you wait, damn it.
She's gonna try and plead with you once more. Like, look, let's stop this now. This is madness. There's so much power here. I can make let's see, a couple little details. Points at the little artificer dude, and I can, with my power, I can make it so you can attune to, one more additional magic item. Or how about you, where's Monk? Since the Monk was the one with the big issues. Right here. Paladin, Artificer, Monks. Monk. And I can, fine sir, maybe you'd like to, after successfully landing an unarmed strike, you can immediately teleport up to 10 feet away as a reaction. I don't know, things like that.
Now you're getting specific.
You can spend a key point and vanish into the shadows, becoming invisible until the start of your next turn, and do this once per short rest. Or maybe barbarian. Maybe. Who uses font size 12? My old eyes. Artificer, monk, cleric, druid, barbarian. Or maybe you, little barbarian, while raging. You leave. When you take damage from a melee attack, you can use your reaction to phase slightly, reducing the damage taken by 1d6. At level 10, this could increase to 2d6, and you can use this. You can use this as many times as you want. This is your reaction. Anyway, just saying. Let me live, and I'll juice you guys up, or squander this power and get over.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Look at
Okay.
that.
I'm swapping over to my phone. I've got to do some stuff. So, but I'll keep listening. If you just tell me when it's my turn, I'll come back over to my computer.
Okay.
You need to get
It's last
used.
turn.
It's
It's
my
up to
turn.
him. Are you going to punch her in the face, or
I mean,
I don't trust her.
yeah, same.
I did not write up 3 pages of changes to not actually do it. Just saying.
True that.
Well, it doesn't mean she doesn't try and kill you later on, but
Yeah. Well, how's the warden look?
he looks like he hasn't even gotten started.
Okay. Because he's looking at her now, right?
Yeah. Well, I take that back. He looks a little bruised, but still fresh.
But like, is this warden gonna try to kill her?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
she's asking to take sides right now.
Yeah.
But you just nuked another guy, so I don't think either of these 2 people are an issue.
Hey, Soros, what is this? What's your religion? Convert this lady real quick.
As we all know, power over everything, lady, is easily convincible by new worldviews. This should be a piece of cake.
I meant more. Convince her enough that the warden thinks she's on our side now.
Oh, that'll work.
And if you couldn't tell, the enough was in quotations.
I guess I'm gonna hold off my attacks. I'm just gonna dodge and wait to see what happens.
Trial
I mean,
have like combat. Have her fight the warden, and then whoever wins, that's who's right. It's only science.
I'm gonna look at her and say, if you can make it 2 infusions, I'm on board.
So you want to communicate to her that you're just gonna take the side of whoever wins between her and the warden?
Sure.
Okay.
Strongest wins.
But I want her teeth. I guess I could still get them.
Oh, I guess yeah. Do you want? Did we? Oh, yeah. It hadn't been your turn yet, so.
And for the record, I did absolutely nothing so far this. I rolled 3 1s and a 2.
Yeah, you did amazing.
Maybe a little demonic energy would spice things up.
Not
Maybe you
true, I-
re-roll ones on the d20 now.
Yeah. But no, I just remembered I hit her once last turn.
I'll show you true power.
Yes.
But in a sexy voice.
I'll show you true power. You.
Good comeback.
So are we fighting this lady still?
I don't know. It's really confusing. Normally when someone villain monologues, I just kill them, but it sounds like we're giving them the benefit of the doubt here, and maybe that's fine.
Deathly Ray. She hits.
I mean, all I'm saying is if she gave me 2 infusions, I would enthusiastically be on her side.
Yes, I'm sure there'd be no downsides.
It's 2 infusions, man. That means I can wear a suit of armor that boosts my strength to my intelligence score.
That is
Does
disgusting.
9 damage, and then she Takes a step right at the edge of this little thing, but he's a big boy, so she's like eye level with him now, and does her other 2 attacks with her dread.
Wait, are we really just letting these two duke it out?
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Maybe I can
Seems like
convince her to
this
give
is
Golgorus a date after this.
All right, that one
There you go.
hits, and it does. Holy shit! 24 damage.
Who did that to who?
Wait, hold on. Why did that do one? I think something's fucked. 1d10. Oh, and necrotic. That's doing extra damage to him. Ouchie.
Oh,
She did that
jeez.
to him.
Okay. Nice.
Alright, Thoros, you doing anything, or you just watching?
I'm gonna sit down and drink my wine. Follow in the monk's lead.
I think I'm rooting for her because I want to be vindicated in my choice to be evil.
Whiz bang. What do you want to do? I think he just said he was all for it, right?
Yeah.
Glenn, screw it up for everybody. Punch her in the head.
But I think they're all gone.
They both have to poop at the same time?
Yes.
Oh shit, I thought I had more time.
As I sit down, I say,
You're doing great, sweetie.
Nice.
Well, what the fuck? I mean, she's pretty clearly a power for power's sake sort of person. So, I don't think I'm gonna stop killing her. I'm just gonna carve her head off.
Ruin the fun for all of us, why don't you?
I can't. I just don't see me not doing it. You know? It's just, I
Well,
guess
Golgorus is attracted to her, so maybe that influences his decision a little.
Haha.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Golgurus is nasty boy.
I can fix her.
I can fix her.
Now, the real question is, what would Dorcas say?
He would be on board. Totally.
She'd be fucking oblivious, as she is whenever moral choice is to be made.
Well, I guess it is. Yeah, we'll just say she's down for it because, yeah. What would Ember do?
You
What's
would
going on?
sit back and enjoy the show.
I'm being peer pressured into not playing my alignment. It's working.
I know. I mean, technically, I don't think I'd be down for this, but she did offer me 2 infusions, so.
At no point did they ever agree to that deal.
This is the
I was
price
offered
of
2
evil for you.
infusions.
You're so
Infusion.
blinded by greed that you can't even see that that's not the deal being offered.
You know, we are technically letting her live, so.
I mean, I got no problems letting her live. It's the warden that's trying to kill her, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're using like Gandhi's approach, right? It's no cooperation, active non-cooperation,
Non-interference.
non-interference. There you go.
We'll give her a minute to answer, and then if not, we'll just do a group vote on what everyone thinks Sarah would say. Oh, she's typing.
Who's typing?
She's just got really fat diarrhea again.
Oh, you wrote it in chat.
if those with the good alignment want an opinion, they gotta show up.
All right, she's like, fuck it. Let's see what happens. He shoves Vlad out of the way. You fool!
Ah,
Fuck you. And he
I
steps
was
up here.
pretending to fight her. What are you doing?
Ghostblade. He rolled a 3. Ghostblade. He rolled a 5. Fuck, 11 misses. And that's all he can do.
You suck.
He's the hardest hitting person here. I suck today. Alright, she targets him for her dread sight. She rolls a 9. 16 hits. And 26 damage. 2 10s and a 6. Wow. He's dead.
Wow.
Was a little too easy. Almost like the DM wanted it to happen.
She had 17 health left. If he had hit her once, she would have been dead. Yeah, okay.
Get to the give us what you promised section of the show.
Give me just a minute to get over here and heal up fuel health, and I'll hook you up. Let me just let me go right here. She puts her hand on the altar, and you see the red magic stuff that's rolling around start to go around her wrist and kind of like absorb into her veins.
I followed her down there, just so everyone's on the same page. I can't move my character, but I'm right next to her, like kind of right here, just desperate for a hug.
Kind of weird, but I respect it.
I mean, I don't think he's particularly well socialized. I think he's a fucking insane person, running on 90% off 95% instinct. So, I don't even think he knows what he wants.
All right. So she absorbs quite a bit of this red juice stuff. You can see like the wounds and stuff on her, like knitting up and closing, the blood that's like spilt on her clothes and stuff, like absorbing back into her. You know, basically she's healing up. She finishes and turns around and says, "Now, step forward. Give me your hand and take your rewards." Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
And
I'll shove everybody out of line, and I say 2 infusions.
you like hit bump Glenn out.
I really hope this has a negative consequence.
Does that upset Glenn very much?
Probably.
Nah, he's cool with it. He's just you know, stalking back and forward like a caged animal.
Okay. All right. So you reach your hand out, and she pulls out her like ritual dagger thing that was on the altar, and cuts your hand and squeezes your hand over the spell book there, and blood drips on it, and the blood just immediately disappears, and the red swirly shit going around the statue is like getting stronger. And Artificer, your whole new thing is. I'll just paste it.
You have 1 less infusion. Dun, dun, dun.
You have
That'd be
no-
funny. My armor falls off.
You have become a warlock.
All right, in the chat, you can read that, right? It's not hidden.
I'm not at my computer, but If you want to read it out for me.
Artificer, engineer of hidden truths. Effect: the artificer's mind is touched by whispered secrets, allowing them to manipulate magic in ways others cannot. They can now attune to one additional magic item beyond their normal limit. Once per long rest, they can temporarily disable a magical effect similar to counter spell, but affecting sustained effects such as magical barriers or auras. They can now sense hidden magical energies, making it easier to detect illusions, disguised contract, magical traps. So if you didn't already have like detect magic always prepared, you have detect magic always prepared now.
Nice.
This is your eyes take on a faint shimmer, so always searching beyond what is visible. Sometimes when they touch magical artifacts, they hear faint whispers.
Like a warlock invocation, you might say.
I'm gonna be like, oh, cool, and then I'm gonna get into the back of the line again.
Back to the line again. All right, who's and then Glenn, you going next?
No, I'm just gonna stand kind of nearby, just like a confused, doesn't really know what he's doing here thing.
Did you want
All
a
right.
date with her or something?
You'll see.
I'll go.
Dorcas steps up there. She does the
I
same
won't
thing.
go.
She's basically getting the ability to mask their y'all's presence and deceive foes, corrupting the divine magic they once wielded. Once for long rest, the paladin can expend a use of divine sense to instead match their alignment, making them appear as any alignment of their choice for 1 hour. When they use divine smite, they may choose to replace radiant damage with psychic damage, forcing their target to make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, be frightened of the paladin until the end of their next turn. Their holy aura becomes a subtle, unsettling, still divine, but veiled in shadow. When they pray, they feel a presence listening that is not their god. Monk boy. Monk. And for some reason, Dorcas is telling you this.
Perfect.
Okay. Where the shadow strike becomes more elusive. Like, oh yeah, the teleport.
Thoros, this is you. You're now
Yep.
touched by the Twilight Prophet.
Cleric's family.
Toros no longer has to use the DC Constitution for his sacred flame.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh man, I'm a necromancer.
One that answers faster than your gut. I like that part. Because your whole thing was like your god wasn't
Yeah.
doing what you thought it was, and then now something else is like, well, I'll take care of you, baby.
Oh, good. That's
who else?
not good.
That's the druid stuff, and then who are we missing? The artificer, monk, cleric, druid, barbarian.
Well, you better let the guy at the back of the line go first. Yeah, there's another gnome that got in line behind me. You better let him go again.
Yeah, I like pull out a fake mustache and put it on top of my beard.
Okay, roll your deception.
Hold on, let me get back to my desk. I have probably 0 deception ability, but let's find out. Deception, yeah, it's a +0. So, oh, that was almost a 16.
So
Instead of
in kind of a trance. She's got like one hand on the book, the other hand holding the knife. Her eyes are just solid white, and she's not even acknowledging you. She's just staring straight at Glenn, because it's his turn.
All right, all right.
What a shame. Okay. I get close to her as if I'm gonna let her do her little ritual thing, and then I'm gonna snap out of my trance, yell at her, and try and take the knife and stab her in the throat with it.
Here we
Oh
go.
boy. Backstab.
It's not a backstab if you're doing it to someone evil and your alignment's chaotic good.
I guess we have to defend our new master.
Do you? You already have your juice. Do whatever you feel is right.
I didn't mean to roll everybody, but I did.
You rolled better than I would.
So we're just gonna skip down to Glenn to start us off here.
Okay, is she surprised at all?
Yeah, we'll say she's surprised, but everyone came down here, so let's move.
I just want for her to be like reaching for my forearm or whatever to make her cut, and then I just grab her hand to like try and jam it into her throat. So I don't know what you want me to roll for that.
Attack. Roll attack with advantage.
Okay. Well, it was always going to be that, but fair enough.
Do a third roll. 3 chances for a crit.
Okay. Fair enough. Do I need a crit? Should I inspiration this for the maximum chance?
She has over 100 health, so
You know, it's the difficulty of the task is not important. It's that it's right.
So that's right.
well, you definitely hit, but not a crit.
No worries. So just like my normal dagger stabby damage.
Uh-huh.
That's just ignore that. Technically, I reroll that one there. So, okay, yeah, 10 damage to start us off with, and then you know, I'll definitely still clobber with my my other hammer there.
So hits, yeah.
We're trying to kill this lady now? Is that what's going on?
I'm trying to kill this lady. You guys are, you know, you're your own people.
Hey, we're part of the team, man.
Hey, you already got your juice too. So what need have you of her?
What she giveth, she can take.
Oh,
We'll see if she's.
Well, really not what she
Hey.
giveth. What Lochnar, the scriptical bull, giveth.
Seems to me that Alaknar was probably expecting a white king and got this bitch instead, and he didn't care one bit. So I think if she disappears, he's not gonna give a shit either. Not that that's calculus I'm doing.
Second attack was 6 damage total.
Yeah. I'm just a mortal after all.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what happens now that.
Well, I mean, the most straightforward thing is everybody just lets her kill me. It should only take a couple turns.
Oh shit! Okay, I like this one. All right, so what is the group doing? You're like, well, I guess this is what we're doing, and we're killing her, or what do y'all want to do?
Yeah.
All right, so we would assume Ember and Dorcas would do the same. She's like, I'm gonna try out my new powers on you, bitch. What did she get?
You got a thing too, huh?
Yeah. Oh, she got some really cool shit.
Well then.
I guess we should have asked the warden if he could do the same for us
Also-
before we let him die, but
Are we
He was going to.
going through like initiative or?
Already in initiative. I'm just okay. So Ember tries to use some of her new powers, which her she now has an ability that when she uses her wildfire flame on a creature once per long rest, she can force them to forget the last 10 minutes being burned by the flame. She's thinking, I knew this. She'll forget this whole fight. That would be cool. But when she tries to attack her, nothing happens.
Okay.
Like she tries to do juice and no juice comes.
Wow. Why are you so juiceless, Amber?
Strings attached, perhaps.
Yeah. Maybe we can't use the powers against.
Thoros.
Oh, we don't have anything here.
Believe.
So, I'm gonna test my detect thoughts on her.
He's gonna want to kill us. I predict that.
might be a little late. Yeah.
You could have just asked.
All right, so you're doing your detect thoughts once per long rest without using a spell slot. So you do. What does detect thoughts? Visual. All right, so you do your little. You speak the words. You do your little hand thing, and put that. Nothing happens.
Nothing?
Nothing happens.
I'm a fucking bitch. She's thoughtless, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, for you, you're like she's not thinking shit. All right, Vlad. Grass, Vlad.
Alright, are punches working? I punch her?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
You gotta find out.
Well, you want me to roll? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Seemed like when I stabbed her, she didn't like it. So that maybe.
Yeah, but you didn't get the magic juju.
I assume that the powers she gave us don't work against her, but I imagine. Oh my fucking god!
She just
Oh, God.
moves unnaturally fast and dodges your butt.
Yeah. Sorry.
It
I
gives you a
forgot.
weird fucking look by the noise that you make.
When I rolled the initiative, I also used uncanny metabolism to get the feedback. So I'm gonna use one to do. Fucking hell, man! I don't know what's going on. Why I keep rolling ones. I'm gonna go flurry of blows. So one first die. Jesus, it's dumb. Like I don't get. I can't roll above 10.
Oh,
I don't fucking know what's happening. Like, I'll
Time to
choose-
retire those dice.
I don't understand.
you need a stuck
I
chair
won't
for your
think
dice.
It's the 6th time I roll a 1 today.
Is this like a module that you can install on Foundry that makes it so you can't fucking roll anything but one?
One of the guys
Right,
yesterday rolled 3 1s in a row. He rolled a 1, used his luck to re-roll it, rolled a 1, and used inspiration to roll a 1.
That's hilarious.
Is there like a secret 25% chance to roll a 1 in addition to the rest of the calculation that it does? I don't
Yeah, it's not a module. It's just a macro I gotta type in and activate whenever you roll the dice.
What the fuck?
Well, anyway, I just punch myself 3 times and that ends my turn.
Yeah.
You said you punch yourself 3 times?
Yeah.
Because the ones. I won't do any damage, Joe, because you don't need any extra damage here.
All right. I guess I'll use my Force Ballista to shoot at her.
Oh,
18 hits.
hits. But it's shooting like a ballista bolt, right?
It's like a missile, a magic missile.
Okay. Well, it strikes her right in the left tit, and that's a lot of damage. Does it have any knockback or anything?
5 feet.
5 feet.
So I'll like look at my device that I was already manufacturing, excited in my hands, you know, because I have this new infusion, and I'll sigh, and I'll look at her, and I'll try to cast a firebolt at her.
God damn it. Oh,
We
Oh, what
get
are
the
the odds?
ones.
Hold on,
we
I think I
get
have
the
lucky
ones.
because I'm a gnome, right?
I thought that well, first of all, I think that's
Oh, that's halflings.
halfling.
And the
Yeah.
second of all, I'm pretty sure that you do have a macro.
Hold on, I do
thought
have
you were
lucky.
joking.
It's
What?
an origin feat.
Oh, the origin feat. Yeah, there you go.
I don't have a macro. I'm not making y'all's rolls bad.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll that attack, just as normal, because you can't beat a 1, and miss, and my turn.
Crazy.
She just does a creepy little giggle. Steps back in. Hold on, no, that's not what I want to do. He targets him. Whiz bang with her deathly ray. With no punches held, she rolls a 15 plus 3 is 21. And oofta. 8 damage to whiz bang. And then she does deadly sight at Glenn. Rolls an 11 plus 7 is 18. That hits and does 14 damage to you. And then she rolls a 17, so that's going to hit and does 11. So you're going to take 25 damage. That's already halved.
Alrighty.
And Dora. Do a nifty little front flip over the. Oh, no, she does a running back flip and goes over here, lands right there. Bam.
I'm gonna need to see the acrobatics check for that.
She rolls a natural 24.
God damn.
Natural 24, huh?
Alright, y'all want her to do the same shit, just mace and smite?
That's
Whatever, yeah.
still best. Or you could lay on hands me for your full pool amount.
Well, which one you want it? You want attack or land hands?
You can do both. That's the
Oh,
fun
I can do
part.
both. Okay.
You
So
can't
she.
fight and lay on hands, but wait, did they make? They might have changed that. I can't. Better.
I think it's an action lay on hands.
I don't know. I can't remember what they changed about paladin.
Lay
but-
on hands is a bonus action.
Yeah, I think that was what they did to offset the.
Okay, cool. So she does 17 hits. She does
Wow.
1. That's. Then let me click on. Where'd it go?
So is this
Fine.
lady undead too?
No.
No. So she gets regular cast, not undead cast.
It's 2d8.
Oh, if you smite, you
No.
can't hit me because that costs your bonus action.
Oh, well,
So
That's
just-
fine.
This is
That's
where we're
fine.
at.
Well, we'll do.
I'll heal him before he dies next round.
He'll be fine.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. I don't have cure wounds.
He'll be fine.
Fine. I didn't prepare it.
She's bloodied.
Who is?
A cobbler's all to the collarbone, and then hammered in with a hammer will
Okay.
bloody about anybody.
Unfortunately, it's just my normal damage, but every little crit helps. That was supposed to be another one of those. Just roll one. Okay.
So, 10?
So 10 plus 16 from earlier, and because of Nick, that was just my standard action. And I'll drink a potion.
Nice, nice.
Puts me up to a whopping 11. So still could use some assistance, please.
Alright, does Ember have healing?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's got cure wounds. Is that what we want to do?
I vote yes.
Cast spell.
Well, it's possible
2d8.
that just letting her down me is the right choice, and dealing as much damage as possible is better.
Is heal wounds a regular action?
But I believe so.
Oof. So I guess I'll do produce flames as my bonus action, just to have it, and then to Thoros.
I am going to shield of faith
Nah.
on Glenn.
Hey, oh yeah.
2 bonus AC, baby.
Dude, this was the worst possible route you guys could have taken.
Explain.
Well, when the DM says, I wrote all these things, so you guys have to do it.
No, but I mean, like, you could have went with the guy and got what he was gonna give you or whatever.
But
or
you gave
the
no
girl.
indicator he was going to.
He told you.
Yeah, they told us.
He told you. He told you
Oh, then it
What
must
did
have
he
happened
say?
when I was doing something.
that he would give you power beyond your wildest imaginations.
Who said that?
The main bad guy
Right.
said that, not the
No,
Raven.
I'm saying that the good guy.
No,
The
at
Wraith
no point
King.
did the warden offer us anything.
No. He didn't offer you anything, but yeah. Anyway, it's just funny.
All
So,
of our
so
decisions
when
make
when
perfect
you
sense.
say something along the lines of "I'm going to use this," whatever you do, it's like, okay, we need to do what Jeremy's wanting us to do.
No, I said I didn't write up all this stuff to not actually
Use
do
it. Right. So what does that imply?
That if you were saying that, like he asked that question, like they're not gonna actually give us anything. They're gonna backstab us. So it's like no,
okay. I see.
I have this stuff, so
Yeah.
you actually get something. You had like two. I guess you had 2 choices, or the choice that Glenn is now making,
The third path.
but you just took the third path at the wrong time.
This is the perfect time.
You know
She's
what?
alone,
It's a
she has no minions. It's the perfect time. She gave us everything with no assurances, one way or the other. This is the perfect time.
I don't understand what's going on.
Nothing. Vlad, you didn't go yet? No.
It's my turn?
Yeah.
But what are we doing wrong?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. I will roll 3 ones and end my turn.
Oh!
Oh shit! The universe
Hey,
writes itself.
Fate balances itself out.
Critical hit. There you go. Take that, motherfucker. So, and then so I topple her with that. He has a dex. Hold on, I'll the thing. Topple.
Saving throw. She rolls a 5 and fails.
Alright, so she's prone. Gives me advantage on the 2 next attacks.
Oh.
Fuck my life. 14 does not hit, I bet.
No.
And then advantage.
Yeah.
There we go. Damage. Roll. Hey, max damage. Okay. That is my turn.
All right. At that point, she uses a reaction, and everyone that took the juice needs to make a DC 15 Charisma saving throw. So I'll
Okay.
do.
Oh, he had to go with charisma, the one thing none of us have.
I have charisma.
Yeah, I failed it. I'm gonna go ahead and use inspiration to try to re-roll that. I'm
Oh
not sure it'll
yeah.
matter, but
I rolled a 3. I
it
have to.
doesn't matter. All right.
Inspiration
Yeah, I'm
on
gonna use
mine, because fuck
inspiration
that
as well.
shit.
I'm gonna use inspiration.
Dorcas succeeded.
Roll better.
Thoros succeeded. Vlad failed.
Oh,
By
God.
one.
Disaster.
All
That's
right.
funny.
So who failed? Vlad.
Everybody but Dorcas and Thoros.
Okay. So everybody take this amount of psychic damage.
That's
15.
6. Yeah, 6.
15. Yours.
Wait, we take a psychic off of a charisma roll?
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Cutting words, stuff like that.
Oh, I guess that's fair. So 8. I'm almost dead.
Blaine's sitting there all smug, like I told you.
No?
All right.
Well, it's sacred.
So does that mean she's standing again?
Nope.
No. Her turn's after yours.
You can cast from being laying down?
Yep.
Yeah.
Without disadvantage?
Yeah. I
And
mean,
it wasn't really a cat anyway.
That seems a little abusable, because if you're prone, people have disadvantage on ranged attacks, so you could just go prone and cast.
Yeah,
I
that's the
mean,
strategy
if
until
we do it.
stabs you to death.
I guess it's all that would only apply if it's semantic, right? Like, or if it's verbal, or
It doesn't
Otherwise-
matter. It's just the same all around.
okay.
If you don't have disadvantage on attack rolls with melee weapons.
Oh,
if
she's
you're
she's
laying down
prone.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
she's prone.
She's prone. Let me do that again. So it misses,
Damn.
and my force ballista. I think this is arranged.
You don't even have disadvantage
attack.
on dex saves if you're prone.
Yep, both my attacks miss. And
Okay. She's going to stand up. And she is. So a ranged attack against anybody with you guys close to me is disadvantage, right? Well, I guess I'm gonna target Thoros with
Did she just go with the?
No, that was a reaction.
reaction.
Uh,
Deathly Ray for a 9 that misses him, and then
Advantage too.
well, either way misses. Gonna target Vlad with Dread Scythe for 15, 22 that hits for big fucking damage.
hey, I'm dead.
22. He
I
is
mean,
down. And then it's gonna target just the next person in line. With scythe attack. Rolled a 6. Misses.
you have advantage.
Oh, I have advantage. I rolled a 10, which
That hits you.
no, you have
Yep.
something. You have something.
You
right?
have +2 AC.
Which puts me to 16, which is less than 17.
Oh, damn.
You're only 14.
Yes.
Oh, you were 16, and then he made you 18. Okay, fine.
Yes.
God damn it.
Get fucked.
Stop rolling max damage. Stop immediately. This isn't how dice work. This is exactly how dice work.
All right, that's her turn. All right, you are both down.
No, I'm not.
Dorcas.
I only took 16.
Oh, my bad. Well, add 16 to your health. What were you at before?
I don't know what my health was now because it got zeroed out.
My bad.
I'm at 2.
So she's standing again now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dorcas has
Was Dorcas prone?
no. Dorcas has doesn't she have Revivify or Spare the Dead or some shit?
Spare the Dying is probably what it's called.
Well,
Who's
don't do
dying?
that. No, we need to kill her. If she gets another turn, we're all dead.
Who's dying?
That and we're not dead, we're unconscious.
But if she kills us all, we're all dead.
She's going for kills, so y'all are fucked. If
Yeah, but Revivify won't do shit, that's my point.
I didn't know if she could get you up with like a bonus action or something. That was what I was trying to do.
Did she already use the lay
Does
on
she
hands
not have
pool?
healing word? That's a bonus action, it's a heal.
Well, she has lay on hands too, which she should honestly probably heal Glenn for 15.
We'll use inspiration on that roll.
I already get another turn. We should pick Vlad off of Death's Door. And then...
Holy shit! Does anyone want to give Dorcas an inspiration for a third roll?
No. No, just have her use their lay on hands to give Vlad a HP.
Either
Wait, so give Vlad 1 HP and you 14? I mean,
No, you can only pick
Cheers.
one target.
1 or
why
14
are we
won't
healing
matter.
Vlad?
So that he doesn't, so he's not dying anymore.
Just 1 HP.
Yeah, that's all it takes. And now he is conscious but prone, and so he'll get another turn. Until I'm knocked down, it doesn't matter.
Well, my point being was, if you're raging, you've got essentially double HP. If you go down,
It's when we're dealing
you
with
lose your
damage
rate.
numbers that are in the 30s. It's not going to matter.
Right? But okay.
I mean, even if I got all 14 hit points, I would still have died to that last attack, and she gets 3. So we gotta.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Now, is she bloodied at least?
Yes.
Ooh, nice dagger strike.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
And then yeah, so plus 2 to that, not plus 3. So 3 and 16 for 19. And then let me just check my inventory real quick. I'm pretty sure I only had the 1 healing potion.
Oh my god, I totally forgot.
Oh no, I have another healing potion, but I guess I'm gonna save it in case.
I got you.
Oh yeah, we have like potion of growth too.
Well, that hit like stumbled her back. She's bloodied. She's hurting.
Hurting for certain.
Hurting for squirting.
Ooh. Ember
Alright,
sign.
Ember has her produce flame. No, let's fight someone slower. Well, what does she got? What's her big boy shit she can do?
Scorching ray, baby.
Is that our
Delete.
best one?
Yes,
Probably.
it's probably the best second level spell of the game for
It's
dealing.
one.
I
the
don't
only-
know. Moonbeam was doing some work last night.
That's the only thing she has prepared,
Talking burst
anyways.
damage.
Yeah.
Burst damage.
Damn.
Hit.
Fire.
It has reliability.
Jeez.
It has big
Damn.
knock. 3 of those. So 2 more.
That's it.
Well, launch the
The other
into
two
her
go at the
body.
statue. Yeah.
Do you guys want to destroy the altar?
Yeah.
Destroying it probably takes away our powers.
If you're trying to get the cake and eat it too, probably not.
Yeah, and all we need is a book, right? We don't care about the altar.
Yeah, my issue is with evil, power-hungry assholes. I don't give a shit about a statue, I suppose.
I only want the reward from getting the book.
I probably want to kill it.
It looks like it's chained up.
So, unfortunately, as she dies, Glenn watches in horror as all of his adventurer buddies float up in the air with their arms outstretched, and blood starts to pool from their eyes and noses and buttholes and form above the statue, and then dissipate into a red mist, and then they all hit the ground with none of their powers that they had gotten.
Well, that sucks.
All right, now I'm down to destroy the statue.
Okay, religion check to figure that shit out. The ritual.
What's up with that?
If
Well,
the ritual, if it's-
She was the
if it's
conduit
magic,
for this dark god, and powers were given through her to you. You murdered her, and he's somewhere in the fucking astral plane, and just snapped his fingers and took
Took
his
it
shit back.
No, I mean that's
Yeah.
a pact was given, a bargain struck, and you're a sore loser, and you can get fucked. It rhymes, so you know it's true.
It was pre-written out. If you went with Salathis and then betrayed him, if you went with Thera and then betrayed him, if you went with Weeping Warden and betrayed him, if you did this, if you did that, I had all written out, and you chose your
Yeah,
path.
you writing it doesn't make it right. Listen here, motherfucker. She betrayed her master, and nothing happened. We betrayed her, and something happens. This is bullshit.
You don't know the
Betrayal,
fact.
betrayal.
She made a pact with.
Fucking Sith, yeah, and we made a
Zorgnog.
pact too.
Demons do what demons do.
So what? If she died of old age, we were gonna lose the powers at an unspecified time? It was bullshit. You know it's bullshit. God.
No.
What the fuck? ChatGPT sucks at writing, and you suck for following it.
Hey, does that hit the statue?
Hell yeah. Let's tear this motherfucker down.
Well, I also so
I don't think we got to roll. I mean, y'all spend 15 minutes just destroying the shit out of this statue.
I'm doing this to everybody here. Prayer healing.
Hell yeah.
So you get it's huge.
No, we need a
What
long
the
way.
fuck?
What the fuck is that?
I'm destroying the
You're-
statue.
Oh, I thought that was his healing. That's like what?
No, it's 11, but you also it's a longer spell, but you get the benefits of a short rest and also 11 healing.
So in the future, Jeremy, if you've got something that you've added, make it clear that it doesn't require a specific path to achieve the stuff you've added.
What's
Because-
the whole point? There's no specific path. I had a path.
Well,
Yeah,
when you
guys
give an
chose-
indicator that one thing seems to be the path that you want us to take, I'm going to try to go down that path because it seems like you've prepared something for us. So I'm just saying, like,
either way, you went down the path. It's just
We went
yes,
down
but
a
not
path.
in the way I normally would have. Because
Yeah.
it
So,
seemed like the way
if
you
it's
had prepared something was
prepared material for it. You could have went with Zalathus, Thethera, or the Weeping Warden, or killed all of them, and then also destroying the killing everybody and destroying the altar has its own little thing. And
sure. I'm just saying, like, be careful of how you word things, because to me that severely indicated, like, oh, this is what we're doing, and I'm like, okay, I guess that's what we're doing. You know what I mean? So I'm just as a at least from my point of view, but it's all good.
okay, the only
I had a good
guidance I tried to give was he implied I was gonna like it was a backstab, nothing to gain from it, and I was just implying that that wasn't the case.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, I get it.
really, she could have, the second we left, just revoked the powers. This nothing's permanent, and there's no such thing.
I did think as soon as we, well, my thought was as soon as she killed it or we killed her, we were gonna lose them. But that is just me.
Yeah, I knew that we were gonna lose it too as soon as we started fighting, but it was one of those things, like,
But why though?
just
Because that's the reality that our characters live in. Maybe we should move on.
I'm good. That's fine.
So, are we resting? What are we doing?
No,
Well,
I just
so
healed.
you-
I just gave you a short rest.
I'm
A free
at
short
8
rest.
HP, so.
Well, yeah. So do the benefits of a short rest, and 5 characters. That's all of us.
And then we're adding 11 to it.
And then you're adding.
It won't matter. I mean, this the encounter thing is done. There's not gonna be any more fighting, and
Okay. So just do a
y'all
long
can,
rest.
y'all can do a long rest. So you're attacking, you're destroying the altar.
Damn, that
What
was
are
my
you
big
doing
spell.
with well, you can save your
I'm gonna freaking grab all the rubble and have my little robot dudes, like my little midget dudes. I'm gonna make a little mini excavator and
did a
have it
long
freaking
rest.
push it all into the lava.
I wrote the book. It
Oh, we gotta
is-
take that back to the.
but it's
What's
it's
this?
definitely. Well, I guess you guys wouldn't know, but it's very evil feeling. The pages are like wafting back and forth. They're flickering in and out of like material and ethereal plane. It looks like writing is magically like appearing, disappearing. It just weird, magical. Don't make you feel good inside type shit happening with the book.
All right, let me roll. Can I roll like an investigation or Arcana to see if it's gonna freaking curse us if we pick this thing up?
Yeah.
Better put your magic juju gloves on.
I'll use my. What am I doing? Investigate? Oh, here, I guess freaking investigation, Arcana. You can pick which one.
Both of them are good enough. You can tell that it's definitely tied to like some evil in this cave, this altar, or whatever. Whether it's some dark god or a demon or something. This book's got bad juju. Possibly needs some sort of cleansing or something done. Or maybe completely, thoroughly destroying this altar would break its ties to whatever.
Is the altar not destroyed?
You've well, that's what I was trying to say. When you're destroying the altar, did you try and destroy the book? Did you like set the book aside? So you destroy the altar. Let's see if I can do this right.
Oh, I'm just pissed about losing my freaking infusion, man. I like force cannon into the side of this altar over and over again until it's rubble.
Your second infusion.
Yeah, man, I've lost 2 infusions.
So
only have
as you
2.
guys are like beating the shit out of the altar, the light, the runes carved around it start to flicker, and they go out, and then you destroy the demon statue thing. Why does the bottom go away? And crumble it down. Then you said you took all the chunks to the lava. Dumped them in.
Freaking
Whenever
Mordor was crap.
Yeah, whenever the altar comes down, can I change? Nah,
Oh.
that looks more scary than good. Uh, just hundreds of spirits come like pouring out of the floor. All these spirits from this like burial ground that were trapped and being used to power all this stuff. And as they're like whooshing in, they're like zipping through you, through y'all's bodies and stuff, and doing things.
And all of a sudden, I get 2 more infusions.
That's
No,
probably fine.
no, not quite as good as taking one of the other deals, but post this list. I want to read all this shit out. I'll post it in the chat.
Can I yell out after him like, "Hey, if you guys want another body, I'll make you a little robot"?
It's only fair.
All right, yeah, that should be everything.
They can be
And
my.
then also the book kind of like floats up in the air. It's like the ink's being pulled out of it, and pages are flipping by real fast. It slams shut and hits the ground, and seems to be just a normal spell.
Does it have the logo on the front that it's the book we're looking for?
On the inside of the cover, it says, "If found, please return to the Mage Bo Gentle at 334 Wizard's Court, Neverwinter, Faerun, Sword Coast, area code 11437."
I could absolutely see a wizard doing that.
I know, me too.
Alright.
Oh.
Well, got it.
Also, when everything kind of starts to settle, you hear, just like in video games, crumbly and rumbling noise as a cave-in reveals a passageway.
Crumbly, rumbly.
Spits you right out above the entrance that you came in.
Is it this way?
Yeah, but I mean that's gonna spit you outside.
I think we've fully explored the place, right?
Yeah,
I think-
we're done.
Okay.
What did what did all the people we kill have on them? I mean, the warden
Oh, yeah,
probably didn't have
loot
anything.
time.
But you probably have the white crown and the whatever the lady had.
Well, the Wraith King's crown, you have that. You don't know what it is. You're gonna have to take it to someone, not an artificer, but someone that can identify it and give me time to figure out what it does.
Do we not have someone with identifying the party?
No, I do, but he's saying that it's going to have to be like
You'll find
give
out
him some time
next
to figure
weekend.
out what it is.
Another exciting episode.
It's going to take an hour for me to ritual cast it, so I'll do it once we're
Okay.
safe.
You have the pearl?
Do I have the what?
The pearl?
The pearl?
The cast identify.
Yeah, we can pick one up. We got plenty of money.
For like the components, we're not
Yeah.
really doing components, are we?
I mean, it's up to you, but sure.
I mean, some stuff requires a gem worth at least 5,000 gold pieces. Like,
It's
if y'all want to do that, we can do that. I don't care.
I mean, I don't know. I assume because those. No, we don't have to. I don't care. We don't want to.
I mean, most of it is silly.
I'm not gonna
Like,
compare.
oh, cast this spell for seeing better. Oh, you need a rotten carrot. Like, I mean, some of the stuff's just.
I mean,
stupid.
usually it's not consequential because you have a focus that covers all that. But when you have a material component that has a price attached to it, you have to have it, and then the spell specify if it's consumed or not. Like I think revivify, you need like diamond powder, and it's consumed during the casting of the spell.
Yeah, it's
Or
like
identify,
1,000
you need
gold
a
worth
pearl
of.
worth 100 GPs, but you can reuse the same pearl over and over. If you don't want us to have a headache with that, I'm totally fine not worrying about components. It's just gonna make our lives easier and unlimited.
Yeah.
So it says a pearl worth at least 100 gold pieces and an owl feather.
Yeah,
would
so
be the
the aloe
component.
feather, you have it covered with the spell focus that you're using, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's
But
my
the
tools.
pearl, since
Yeah.
there's a price tag attached to it, in theory, you're supposed to have it.
Or we could just pay 100 gold or whatever. But
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm also good with like I don't know. I'm still a fucking noob to this, so like I'm also good with not having it. Plus, it's just a headache when we have we got our little limits. So I want to.
Yeah, but some of the higher level spells, like I think Hero's Feast or something like that,
Mhm.
requires you to spend like 1,000 GP per cast of the spell. Like it's
So
consequential.
it's
It's
broken
like game
if
balance,
you don't have it, is kind of what he's saying.
Mm.
Revivify is kind of the same deal where it's like
Yeah,
it's supposed to be expensive. Your party's supposed to have to work for it. Otherwise,
exactly.
death is
Yeah.
inconsequential.
Well,
Well, I
right.
guess we can figure it out as we go. Like if we get into some of those spells that are pretty fucking overpowered that are very expensive to cast, maybe we can do some stuff with those. But like every time someone casts fucking firebolt, I don't need you to have a pinch of sulfur and a fucking buck tooth from a deer rabbit.
I will say,
'Cause I have to check every time y'all cast a spell. Like, hey, do you have this? Fuck all that.
I mean, this new thing gives me like whatever. If you've been healed within at least one round, you automatically stay at 1 HP. So
Oh, that's nice.
I have the oh, I didn't read.
Yeah, not quite as good, but still a little bit good. Trying to add a little bit of stuff because I feel like
Hey, I can jump now. I don't need strength.
See, if I had my freaking other infusion, man, I could have made you an armor set that gave you my intelligence modifier
Oh, not bad.
to your
I
strength.
don't know what I would do with all that intelligence though.
No, it wouldn't give you intelligence. It uses my intelligence modifier as your strength modifier.
Oh, gotcha. That'd
So
be
you would have
cool.
had a +5 to your strength.
Wow, I need that.
Plus 4, I think,
I
actually.
need that.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. 2
I need some of
infusions
that.
would have been broken.
Yeah.
I would have been flying around in a helicopter.
Um, so you guys do have the Wraith King's crown. Looks like made of like obsidian or something, black jagged stone. You don't know what it does yet. You're gonna have to take that somewhere to get identified by at least a level 15 artificer, probably for this one, I think. And then you have the scythe from Tethira. One of her. She has two of them. One sadly was broken in the fight, just brittle and crumbly now. But the other one you got, you can identify.
Hold on, we have mending. That doesn't matter.
Well, once it broke, it like just there's no mending that.
Hold on. Wait, does this mean she was attacking with a scythe in either hand during that fight? Because the coolness factor just instantly went up like at least 120%.
Yes, that's right. She had a scythe, whatever the fucking thing she was casting.
Now, did you say it was Drit's scythe? Is that what I heard you say?
Well, let me go back. I think her attack was called Dread Scythe.
Oh, okay. That would make more sense.
Yeah,
That's
Dread
why I
Scythe.
asked if she was a drow, because I was like, oh, he's normally in the Underdark.
By her picture, she kind of looks like a drow. Maybe. I
What's
don't
her picture?
know.
You have a hand up?
I
Do you know
have.
who Drist is, Jeremy? Drizzt.
Is it weird?
That sounds familiar, but no.
Yeah, he's a famous dark elf character in like the books. So he's saying Drist's scythe.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I
That's what I
thought.
heard.
That's what I thought you had said, but he clarified enough that I realized it wasn't. That
no.
wasn't
Dread
Drizzt.
Scythe was just the name of her attack. The
that-
name of the actual
Yeah.
weapon, it's a wondrous weapon. It has a name. I guess if you spend your hours staring at this, which that makes total fucking sense. I think that's stupid. We're talking about components and what's unnecessary. Like you can stare at magical stuff for an hour and just know what it means or what they do.
Yeah, I can agree with that. That is pretty fucking dumb.
Talking identify?
No, casting identify makes perfect sense. Staring at something for an hour and knowing its properties is silly.
Wait, is that a thing?
Yeah, apparently.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
it's pretty. I think it's to give like parties with no like magic in it. Something.
Well, then you got to go to freaking a vendor and get it identified.
Exactly.
But I thought that maybe I'm wrong. I thought that you had to attune to it to figure it out, you know? So if it's cursed, then you're fucked.
Oh,
Oh,
I mean
that
that
would
would
make
kind of
more
make
sense.
sense.
Yeah, you're
But
taking
maybe
a
I'm
gamble.
wrong. I don't know. Like, maybe I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, if you identify her scythe, its name is Shadow Thing. That's the name of the weapon. It's a oh man. Why do they have it labeled as two-handed?
Because
That
most
sounds
sites
like
are.
the kind of shit that I could use.
You want to
It's not. It's a small like
so make it a
fighting.
sickle then.
Yeah, okay,
It's a sickle.
sickle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one-handed sickle damage is 2d4 plus your modifier slashing. Properties, it has finesse, reach. No, it doesn't have finesse. Reach, no, it doesn't have reach. um, Properties, slashing. Um, it does its properties, shadow reaping is passive. When you reduce a creature to 0 HP, the shadow is torn from the body and lingers for a moment before vanishing. You gain temporary HP equal to half your level, minimum of 3. Ghost step. Once per short rest, you can flicker between routes, between becoming intangible until the start of your next turn. You can't take damage from non-magical weapons. You can move through creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain. If you end your turn assign an object, take 1d10 force damage.
Another item for Vlad, who's becoming the scary guy with all the spooky cloak and the spooky size.
Yeah, I
Which is
forgot.
a
Well, I
super-
mean, I don't have to have it.
I mean,
If
it's a monk
someone
weapon,
else.
so it makes sense.
Sever ties. Once per long rest, you can at the end of a successful attack, you can roll a d20. On a 20, you immediately drop the target to 0 hit points.
Yikes!
Crazy.
5% chance to win.
You just win. Any target, like a boss fight like that?
Any target, once per long rest.
Jesus.
Yeah, so that seems
Right.
good. You better give it to the guy who can attack 3 times with it. That seems
Well,
awesome.
that's the thing, though. I can only flurry of blows with unarmed strike.
Not monk weapons.
I don't think so. Hold on. I'm gonna paste it in chat. Flurry of blows. Yeah. Here, you're gonna spend 1 focus point to make 2 unarmed strike. Yeah.
Fair.
So I would only use it as my like action attack, and then throw some knees and kicks and shit like that.
No, actually, I think that they No, yeah, okay. If it said martial arts, then yeah, it would be different. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
fair. Still,
Yeah.
pretty strong. Even if you only get 1 attack with it per turn. In
I think
addition.
so, yeah. And if we have a fighter, someone gets multi-attack, yeah, I can always just like give it away.
I guess the last like 20 minutes, yeah, I'll fuck around. We're just traveling back to the road and get ready for, I guess, Old Owl Well will be the next stop next weekend.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're supposed to kill some undead there. Is there any experience-based announcements to be made?
Yeah, I posted it in the chat.
Oh,
What did you
Did
post?
you post?
in general?
No, how I just juiced your characters a little bit.
Oh,
Oh, it's
Mine
It's a little
sucked.
weird.
The only usable part of it is the free revive, but that'll be fine. It's all good.
What's yours, Barbarian? If they drop to 0, they can choose to drop their rage and gain. That's pretty good. While
Definitely
raging,
don't think about that at all. Don't think
no?
about that effect. Just go to the next effect.
While raging, they gain advantage on save against charm, fear, paralysis, mind control effects. Sure. For crit, they deal an additional 1d4 bludgeoning and 1d4 psychic.
Oh,
Really?
look, you have the same little fucking thing as that weapon.
Yo,
Yeah,
you got
you
no
can
room to
insta kill.
complain. My only change is my hands move faster and my thoughts form blueprints and mechanisms before I can articulate them.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Well, no, they've been outcraft items that, like it doesn't have to be the magical type items, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean.
Where does it say any of that?
Artifice, yeah, it's in chat. It says you may now craft items that function outside of normal magical item limitations. Once per long rest, you can create an object from nothing, a tool, a weapon, a key, anything that fits in their hand. That's pretty good.
Where is this?
Scroll up a little bit.
Oh, I was looking in
Yeah.
Discord. Are you talking in game?
In game.
Yeah, but I think I posted the exact same thing in Discord.
So this is what. Okay, so it's like a weird text thing, but it said artificers change. Their hands seem to move faster than before. Their thoughts forming blueprints and mechanisms before they can even articulate them. Period. There's a really long line, and then it says monk, way of the unchained flow effect.
No, yeah, you got more. That's above that. It missed it.
Okay.
You're no longer bound by the rules of magic, metal, or flesh. They now make craft items that function outside of normal magic item limitations. Once per long rest, you can create an object from nothing. A tool, a weapon, a key, anything that fits in your
Oh, that's
hand.
dangerous.
Constructs and infused items they create gain resistance to force damage, as if their very structure bends reality itself.
Nice.
And then what?
Oh, okay. Maybe I was looking at the artificers change part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the story part of it. That's just the lore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And that's because we destroyed the statue.
Statue.
Yeah, and the spirits
Freed
that
the
were
captive
freed
souls.
flying through your bodies, touching you everywhere.
Nice.
So half they travel back to the road. We're looking for a 16 or above to encounter an owlbear. You roll a 12. You're lucky. Oh, public. Okay, so y'all see that. Back to the road. We'll do Old Owl Well next week.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Very nice.
Very nice.
I had fun giving Jeremy crap.
Me too.
It was a fun session.
What was the other? What was the purpose of that side corridor around the barrier?
In case you wanted to try and do like a flanking thing, if you guys had started like fighting or even talking, someone could have snuck around. You talking about that one to like?
To the north, it would be like up, and then it went to the left.
Yeah, you would have had to
One,
like done an acrobatics check to jump, grab onto the wall, climb up, and then like maybe get an attack with advantage from above and to the side.
Sure.
Instead, we just Leroyed it right into the front.
I mean, I couldn't clear the thing, right?
It would be the funniest thing to do is to just send the warden ahead, and then everyone sneaks around the side, and we just watch like eating popcorn, and then we dive in at the end and just save one of whoever. We're like, we're the heroes of this story.
Well, I mean, what a crappy warden, man. We free this dude. He's been just chilling over there, hanging out in his spot for, generations. We let him go and he can't even fight off some people?
Yeah, the least he could do is offer us mind-bending power.
Dies to the lady when she's wounded already?
He was a good guy. Like he's not gonna bribe you, and you either help because you want to or you don't. And he was gonna.
Oh, so you're saying he's like the mayor of the town?
Well, the thing here is either
Well, no, he was
he's
gonna
not a
reward
good
you.
guy and he's keeping all those souls jailed because that's his purpose, or the souls we just let go were all people who probably should have stayed there for eternity, and he was the good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he was the warden, right? Weeping warden. He was bound to protect that place and also maybe keep. But you made your choices. It is what it is. We'll
Well,
deal
if
with
that's the case,
consequences
he
later.
needs to not store it in a freaking statue that looks like Satan.
Yeah.
That's his own fault.
This wasn't triple A Hollywood writing here, all right? It's just
0% chance that any character with good on their alignment in their character sheet lets any of their shit go any further than I did. I did what I had to do, damn it. You should just let me die. You could have your demon powers.
The only reason that the warden fought her by himself was because of the way it was worded.
Well, it was going to turn into. I had plans to turn into this whole thing. Like if you guys went along with it, with either of the evil choices, later on, like once they decide that they need you and like beckon you, you better drop whatever the fuck you're doing and go find out what they want and start having to do evil shit for them, and then have to figure out how to like break their ties on you and shit like that. So
yeah,
I found a good way to break their ties on us.
yeah,
just kill him.
Stab them in the face.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I had a good time. Thanks for running it again.
No, for sure.
I'll talk to you later.
Did you come up with this side adventure, or like you and ChatGPT again?
no, I didn't use ChatGPT for the cave thing.
Yeah.
All the loot, and then so I had trouble kind of figuring out like the protector, like the warden guy, like why he would be there. So I got ChatGPT to but I typed that up tonight. Like someone asked, they asked, but like why exactly is he there? Like he's the warden, but who was he before that? And I asked ChatGPT that, and
Yeah, it's fair.
It went good. We killed some people who really deserved to be killed. I
Yeah.
really appreciate that. I am annoyed that my decisions ruined everybody's power bump, but I guess in time
It's
I'm
just
given.
you still got the power bump. It's just, I mean, some of the stuff on there is pretty good.
One thing that I think is funny, and I can't resist pointing it out, is that when you're knocked unconscious as a barbarian, you lose your rage from that. So choosing to lose your rage for 10 HP is strictly a benefit.
That's the point. This isn't supposed to be a. This is this is a benefit to you. You're a little bump. So now instead of getting killed,
the point
saying
is
it's
just
working.
remove the part where it says you can choose to remove your rage and it's the same ability. You just, instead of dropping to 0, he gets 10 HP.
Yeah, there is no choice.
oh
When
yeah,
it
I see
reduces
what
to
you're
0,
saying.
I
Yeah.
am incapacitated.
So
Therefore,
I need to change that to.
I will always choose option 1.
Yeah, there's no like you gain nothing from not doing it.
Initially, when it spit it all out for what like the reward would be, it was when Barbarian is raging, you go to 0 HP. At once you go back to full health. But I was like, that's way too fucking strong. Now you don't only have double health, you're like quadruple health.
No, hold on. Let's talk about this.
But like what you're the I think the feature you're trying to describe already exists, except I mean, it used to be a racial orc feature. Maybe it was something you could take as a feat while leveling up too. I don't remember, but it's like instead of first time you drop to 0 HP in the day, instead of having 0 HP, you remain at 1. That's it. Like that's the feature.
Yeah, so I know that, but I want it to be more than 1 health, right? So
More than 10 is more than 1.
Yes,
You
it,
cheat.
yes.
And what is it called again? That feature that I have in mind. I'll find it.
I don't know.
The way of the unchained flow. It happens once a month. I'm going.
See, I changed. So I copy and pasted, like from the final thing from ChatGPT, and like you can see where I changed several of them multiple times because it
You
says
can
like
stop.
fully reworked, completely reworked.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hop off. Go to
You
Ben.
can jump
Oh,
an additional 10 feet in any direction, even in midair.
I'm
What the
gonna.
fuck?
Oh, next week, real quick. I won't be here. I have a friend coming.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, a friend.
God.
Come on, say more.
One that watches the stream. You can't talk about her much.
No,
Dun, 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 dun.
she's not a gamer. So, but the week after for sure, 100%. Yeah, but I just want to 1 week ahead be like, yeah, I can't be here
Fair enough.
unless things go horribly wrong, and then maybe I'll change my mind.
I'll play your character.
I have some, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Nothing but holy smite.
All right, I talked to